Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Scrawlrbox video. As you can see, we got this month's box. Let's crack this open and see what's inside. Just from opening it up straight away, we can see it's quite a thick package actually. We've got some things bursting out the sides already, so let's move everything out of here. We have our zine, we have our print. Ooh, that's very nice. And oh my god, it's acrylic. Oh my god, okay. Our print for this month is this. I wanted to say it was ink at first, but I honestly don't know what it is. It looks like a flower or something. It's very abstract. You're right. It's very nice. I do like it. It's very unique. Let's say that. And this is by Christina Kwan. Anyway, you can see all of her work there and her Instagram and Facebook and all the details. Pause the video if you want to read more. Very interestingly, we have some acrylic paper. Yeah, I've only used acrylic paper once in my life, but I think it mimics the feel of canvas, even though it's not canvas. Ooh, okay. Well, first let's start with our little sweet. This is a Chupa Chups Centre Shock. Very nice, very British. I like that. We have our little prompt card and stuff, so we won't look at that. Our sticker is a nice green, the texture of the zine cover. Now, this is what's very interesting. First off, we'll get the boring stuff out of the way. We have this brush, just says major brush number 6. We've got some graphic liners, which is very nice. We have 4 in this pack, as you can see. We have a 0.2, 0.4, 0.8, and a brush liner. That's very nice. We like that. This is very interesting. I've never seen this before. So this is liquid acrylic colours. So I assume they act just like acrylic paints, but they're very liquidy. So they might act like inks almost. So inks that are acrylic based. Oh, are these acrylic inks? So we've got yellow. It's not a big bottle actually, but acrylic is water based. So maybe you water it down. Very dark green, almost bluey green. We have white here, and then we've also got red. So we have quite a good colour selection actually. We can mix these quite well to make a lot of different shades by paintbrush. But yeah, these are very interesting, very small and petite as well. This is our little prompt sheet. Oh, I was right. So you can see the top part is acrylic ink. Yes, this set of 4 acrylic inks. So we've got Lunar White, Gamma Green, Process Yellow, and Process Magenta. And this retails for only £8. That's very surprising, actually. I thought these would be more. We've got a major brush, which is £3. Wow, okay. Well, it says it's good for water, pigment, holding quite a lot in it. We have our marker set, which is £8. I'm not surprised about that. And then our custom acrylic pad, which is £3.50. Wow, interesting. And our prompt is in bloom. So this is flowers. Okay, that's what the artwork was. It was a print of flowers. But in bloom, interesting, very interesting. Our little scroller zine. Let's have a look through this. So this is our normal spread, as we often see with how they use the supplies. So they are inky based, but they do leave a bit of texture. So it depends how you use it. I think you could probably water it down quite a bit to mimic watercolors, but also if you use it quite thickly, it'd be more textured based, like regular acrylics. But they do look very vibrant. And this is the artist, Christina Kwan. Wow. So look at her art. It's very abstract. We've got our tips to try as always, and behind the artwork about it. Wow, all these people did characters for flowing figures. Very nice. I like the parrot. I really like the parrot. But these are so nice. So I love all these. And then more about inks and how they're used, I imagine. We have got liners as well, so that makes me think to do a more cartoony illustration with these. I'm not fully sure yet. But as always, I will start recording my process and talk you along through it. Okay, hello everyone. So, voiceover, Joseph here. First off, I want to say, hopefully you can notice a difference with the sound quality. I did invest in a new microphone. It is the Blue Yeti Ice. It's the one that a lot of people used like years ago. It was on sale. I thought, why not? I've been meaning to increase the production value of these videos. And so far I really like it, so please let me know if you notice a difference with this microphone. So with this month's box, I was really surprised. Not surprised at the quality of the box itself, as we know these supplies are always very good, but more with how much I enjoyed them. Out of all the painting mediums, acrylics is probably my least favourite, mostly due to quick drying time, which makes it very hard to blend, and often the paint comes in like a thick, pasty form, which I don't prefer. However, these are so different and yet so familiar to me, as they are called acrylic inks and they act like regular inks I use for my watercolours. However, unlike watercolours where you use water to lighten the colour and mix them, you use the white to mix and lighten them, and it still keeps the paint very opaque, like acrylics, I know, so mind-blowing, but it gives you the same texture as gouache as well, which is a medium I really enjoy using. So it's like the best of both worlds of watercolour inks and gouache. It's kind of more on the gouache end, it's all that vein, you just can't reactivate it with water. So I think going forward, I may have to invest in more of these. As I really enjoyed the painting process, I just wish I had more colours. And the colours I can produce from these gave me more Ghibli vibes, more nature, as it says in the card, blooming, which I guess works for the prompt. I mean, in my personal use, I just wish I had more colours so I could just do more variety with them. My original idea for this illustration was a Ghibli piece, which leads me on to the point of this video, the topic of this video if you could say, which is about the process and the painting process of everything, not just acrylics and inks, but just the entire art process from start to finish, no matter what medium. And it's okay to start over, whether it's digital, whether it's traditional, whether you're sculpting, whether you're just sketching, it's okay to start over if you're not happy with it. My original concept for this painting was to do a master study of a Ghibli still, and I worked on it for nearly an hour and a half, and I was not enjoying it at all. I know the phrase, I've said it myself several times, trust the process, or this is just the ugly phase of the painting. I knew I couldn't do my idea justice. I would rather do it digitally, or at least in watercolour and pencil, which are my stronger mediums. And I did just that. I started the painting over again, instead going for a collage of blooming flowers, kind of like a print almost, which allowed me to render each flower individually instead of all together like in my original idea. And it meant I could just relax and have fun with it, experiment with each flower's colours, as they didn't have to be cohesive, just appealing together. Is it my best piece of work? Being truthfully honest, it could be one of my best acrylic pieces. Besides this, there's only one other illustration which I can hand on heart say I enjoyed making. I really was proud of it, which was several years ago. But it was a more enjoyable experience, which is what I want from these boxes. Just to try out some new art supplies. I also can't forget the liners. They were nice. Sadly, I didn't get to use all of them, but I can imagine the brush one being used a lot more in my sketchbook in the future. I did use the 0.2 and 0.4, I think. And yeah, it was just nice to add some structure, give not a cartoony look, but just to add some form more to my flowers. I did try to outline it with a colour of the paint, so you can see on the yellow and on the purple, it's got like a red and a darker purple outline. I think the actual pens themselves brought it all together. But yeah, I'm very, very happy that I decided to make that decision, but to start again, because it's not always about creating a masterpiece, which I've said several times. This isn't something for my portfolio. I'm not hired to be a painter. By trade, I am an animator and a digital illustrator, and that's what I prioritize as my better work. But for stuff like this, stuff in your sketchbook, stuff just for yourself, it doesn't have to be perfect. And please, please, if you feel like you're an hour, 2 hours, even 3 hours into painting, and it's going nowhere, just restart it. If that's what you feel comfortable with,
just try again, because you never know. Just simply putting white paint all over the canvas and starting again. It might be the best thing that ever happened. So that was a bit of like a weird topic for this video. I need to get better at planning what I want to do these voiceovers for. Make them more interesting for you guys. But I think I'm going to wrap this video up because I've got not much else to say. As I've said, I really did enjoy the process. I really liked the flowers, how they came out. I wish there was more colour variety, but ayo, what can you do with the colours you're given? I did enjoy them. Thank you, Scrawlrbox. But let me down below, did you get this box? And did you enjoy it? Because I like to hear what you think. What would you have designed for the prompt blooming? So yes, until next time guys, stay creative.